Welcome back to our podcast. Today we're talking about the way the United States and China approach artificial intelligence, and it's a conversation that can be traced back to the Cold War's nuclear diplomacy. When President Eisenhower launched the Atoms for Peace program, the U.S. treated nuclear technology as a tool of soft power, something that could be shared, exported, and used to cement alliances. The Soviet Union, in a similar vein, exported nuclear knowledge to Eastern Europe and China, aiming to spread power while keeping weapons under control. That historical backdrop gives us a lens to view today's AI rivalry. In the United States, frontier AI models are treated almost like nuclear weapons. We hear technologists and military leaders talk in Oppenheimer-style rhetoric, stressing the destructive potential and the need for value and control. The U.S. military-industrial complex is intent on preventing China from closing the AI gap. Industry and government treat cutting-edge models as grave security threats, engaging in conversations about guardrails, export controls, and the like. It's almost as if the US sees these models as a geopolitical trump card that should be hoarded. China, however, views its AI models more like nuclear energy, stable, shared, and commercially exploitable. Chinese companies have consistently lagged behind leaders like Anthropic and OpenAI, but this has given them an incentive to open source everything. "We'll open source these models for maximum adoption," Beijing says. There's a smattering of lip service about risks and safety but no sense that the models are a sovereign asset to be weaponized. The Chinese approach is to win friends and influence the world by making AI technology widely available, thereby undercutting Silicon Valley's profits and reach. Some have questioned whether this Chinese stoic stance is sincere. The logic is that if a Chinese model were to catch up and potentially surpass US models, China would then pivot to treat it as a state secret and a potential weapon. But for now, Kimi K3 from Moonshot AI is the first model that shows promise of closing the gap. Beijing is still treating it as another open source effort, with no American-style guardrails or export controls. This wavering posture adds one more layer to the already complex strategic dance. The US picks up the mouthful AI is a national security matter, while China says, that's just clean energy, hands off. The result? A world where the very tools that could transform economies are also the ones that can alter geopolitical balance. It's a commentary that comes from a history of nuclear diplomacy, showing that technology can be both a bridge and a barrier. We'll keep an eye on how quickly AI capabilities evolve and whether the Chinese business model stays open or pivots to containment. For now, the two countries are walking opposite ends of a moral and strategic spectrum. If you're interested in the newest developments, keep our channel tuned. Thanks for listening. This has been an Recorrido segment, and we'll be back next week with another deep dive. Stay curious.